valuable work being done by Afreximbank and its affiliate company, Arise Integrated Industrial Platform, Arise. The partnership we have built is hugely impactful, combining expertise in industrial park conceptualization, development, management, and investment promotion, which Arise has, with solid financial backing and government relations provided by Afreximbank. This has enabled the partnership to invest about $3 billion in industrial parks and special economic zones in some African countries in recent years. In these parks, we are witnessing an industrial awakening unfolding right before us. For instance, in Benin Republic, an integrated textile industrial park has been able to create a textile value chain, which has then fully taken root, elevating a former cotton exporter into a prominent player in the global textile arena, exporting diverse garments and finished products to various countries, including the United States, Europe, and also to many African countries. That park employs almost 20,000 workers in Benin Republic. In Gabon, a timber-based park called the Gabon Special Economic Zone in Ngok has transformed the nation from raw timber exporter to a worldwide leader in veneer, plywood, particle board, as well as crafted and semi-finished wood products used in yachts and private jets. In both countries, these industrial parks are rapidly emerging as key drivers of government fiscal revenues, employment opportunities, and the seamless connection to global markets, driving their integration into global value chains. The same partnership has made it possible for Chad to finally begin to convert its abundant cattle population into exportable meat products that are finding their way in many African countries as well as beyond. Additionally, we are collaborating in developing special economic zones in the Democratic Republic of Congo and Zambia to produce batteries for electric vehicles, taking advantage of the abundant cobalt, copper, and other battery minerals in that country. Similar projects targeting different products are ongoing in other countries, including Togo, which is already operating, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria, Malawi, Rwanda, and Sierra Leone. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the Dongo Kundu Industrial Park and Naivasha, two special economic zones, may be mere plots of land today, but I assure you that very shortly they will emerge as beehives of industrial activities. They will be hubs for attracting foreign direct investment, new technologies, and anchors for integrating the local markets to the broader African and global economies. Dongo Kundu, nestled along Kenya's vibrant coast and situated here in this wonderful port, and I must congratulate the CEO of the port for a wonderful job being done here. We are very impressed. And we're very proud that this park is located here. This park will be a base for several activities, including in agro-processing industries, footwear, e-mobility, pharmaceuticals, medicine and related products, as well as supporting logistics. We also expect to see some pharmaceutical businesses and the petrochemical businesses located in this industrial park. These products will support not only the broader East African market, but also will be exported as first-class products to markets all around the world. Also in Naivasha too, in the heart of the Rift Valley. And I must thank His Excellency President Ruto for showing me the Naivasha port where we traveled together from Kisumu to Nairobi. So I was able to see how impactful that industrial park can be. Because I believe that it will leverage the strategic rail and road connections to drive agro-processing, textiles, data centers, pharmaceuticals, biofuel, glass manufacturing, as well as other industries that we expect to locate there. It also links Kenya to the rest of East Africa and also the broader African market, helping us to drive the goals of the African Continental Free Trade Agreement. We expect initial combined investment in these parks, the Dongo Kundu Industrial Park and the Naivasha 2 Special Economic Zone, to amount to close to $1 billion. And we've been assured by His Excellency President Ruto, the Master Development Agreement will be signed within 1 week, and we've also committed that upon signature of that Master Development Agreement, with all the ancillary works going on now, within 60 days, we will begin to make these investments. We also expect to see even more investments as other industries come in to take to take spaces in the special economic zone and industrial parks. And as we've done in other parks we've supported, at Freshenberg we put in place an investment guarantee facility which we will size appropriately to make sure that companies from around the world that want to locate in those industrial parks and industrial park and special economic zone will be protected from any investment risk that they may face. And as we've done in other parks, we've supported, we will open our representative offices in those parks so that our products will be available to any investor so they don't have to run around looking for banks to support them. That way, we are going to accelerate the full take-up of the available spaces in those industrial parks. And we must also thank the government of Kenya under His Excellency President Ruto and the Cabinet Secretaries for Trade and also for Transport for making it possible for us to begin to develop our testing and inspection center, the quality assurance center we are planning to develop in Mombasa, and also in Mombasa port, and also in the at Nairobi International Airport. This service will make it easier for the exports for these parks to reach anywhere in the world, and also support other activities, other exporters who are not located there, small and medium enterprises that want to export, and also for companies that want to participate in the Africa Continental Free Trade Area who will need testing and the inspection services. The project that Dongo Kundu will generate over the next few years, the projects they will generate over the next few years will more than exceed the estimates that we have mentioned. And we expect that exports from Dongo Kundu Industrial Park would exceed $1.5 billion. Your Excellency, I commend your bold leadership in taking this initiative forward. Through your commitment, Kenya is not only signing leases, but scripting a future of economic transformation for not only Kenya, but also for the entire continent of Africa. My heartfelt thanks go to you for our partnership. I would also like to take the opportunity, with your permission, to thank the officers in your office, the advisors, the cabinet secretaries in transport, trade, the treasury, the Attorney General's office, the members of parliament, and your entire cabinet, who have worked with us tirelessly over these past few years to bring us to this level. We hope that we'll continue to receive this level of support so that we can begin to see our aspirations as facts on the ground. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, today's signatures are more than ink and paper. They are a promise to the people of Kenya, a pledge that the country will rise as a beacon of industrial might and self-reliance. I thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Professor Rama, for really coming in for us and providing that accelerator a platform to be able to provide security for the investors who will be coming to work within this facility that you set up for us. As Ministry of Transport, as a government, we really do appreciate. Your Excellency, allow me also to acknowledge the government of Japan, who came in handy. We do at the moment have some investments of about 37 billion Kenya shillings, which will do the infrastructure, the major infrastructure in road, water, the power line from Mariakani, Your Excellency, which you did commission the day before yesterday. We are pulling 132 kV line to Dongo Kundu, the land just to my right. So thank you so much, Professor. We really appreciate it, and we'll work hand in hand to really turn the signature to a pledge, and like you said, to those vineyard that are produced like in Gabon and which are used for building the world-leading aircrafts. So thank you very much. Your Excellency, this is a significant event. It is not only a Ministry of Transport, it's not only a national government, it's so significant for the people of Mombasa. Your Excellency, today we had our governor attending a function in Busia. So with your permission, Your Excellency, allow me to request two leaders from the coast region to basically acknowledge that this is not just a national event of significant importance, it's so important for the people of Mombasa. And so allow me, Your Excellency, to ask my colleague Hassan Joho, Cabinet Secretary for the Blue Economy, to make a few remarks, and thereafter our Speaker to the National Senate to make remarks before we ask you to come and ground it up for us. Thank you.
Parliament in 2007, I used Dongo Kun for my campaign platform. And again, I used it for my first term as governor and second term as governor. For a moment, I thought that we're becoming the epicenter of procrastination. But today, you've brought that to an end. We're happy and very excited as the people of Mombasa and the coastal region. Your Excellency, I have heard the chairman talk about, for example, setting up glass manufacturing. And I thought for a moment this may be my opportunity to let him know and the other potential investors, just that in the south alone here in Kwale, we have massive deposit of silica sand and limestone that have been for far too long exported raw. So for your raw material to make glasses, you don't need to look any further. I also wanted to seize the moment, Your Excellency, to let the country know and the world know that Kenya is the home for almost all the defined critical minerals around the world. You talk about nickel, we have it. You talk about cobalt, we have it. You talk about coltan, we have it in plenty. You talk about copper, it is massive in a manner that I'm even surprised myself. And in the field of mining, we are at our infancy stages. We are just but beginning to positively extract our minerals. So, Your Excellency, I'm not only excited to be here today, I'm also happy that we are going to be opening another economic frontier using Dongo Kundu. Finally, Your Excellency, the Port of Mombasa has been our biggest employer besides the general service industry or service economy. For people of Mombasa that don't understand, and the coastal and the country at large, Dongo Kundu alone will employ possibly 10 folds or more of what KPA employs today. Kiswahili kidogo, mutaandikwa kazi mpaka mchoke nyinyi. Taandikwa hapa muandikwe mpaka mchoke for our local people. And therefore, Your Excellency, we are very excited that finally, the man that has unlocked Dongo Kundu for us, and we're soon breaking ground, is none other than Dr. William Samoei Ruto. Sinasema tena? Na hii ni mtaani sasa. Wengi wankuja, tulianza mambo Dongo Kundu, nikiwa mjumbe mdogo, tukakaa hapo, nikawa gavana Dongo Kundu, tamu ya kwanza, nikawa gavana tamu ya pili Dongo Kundu. Sasa wale ambao walifikiria wataitumia kama campaign, mwisho wenu umefika. Rais amemaliza hiyo story, sivyo? And therefore, Your Excellency, we can't thank you enough as the people of this region and fulfilling the promise. This has been a conversation for far too long, and we are happy that we are finally there, and we are excited and grateful. Your Excellency, I know very well that my brother had said the two of us will speak, but allow me with humility to invite my colleague Mvurya to come and say a few words. Hata kama magavana wako, mimi ni former governor, huyu ni former governor, or this side and the other side. Karibu Mvurya.
Your Excellency, Dr. William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, and also Professor Orama, and also my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for this opportunity, Your Excellency, because I come here also as the former CS Trade, and I have been presiding over, this process in both Naivasha and Dongo Kundu. Your Excellency, congratulations, because this is going to be a very critical milestone for the coast region, but also Kenya as a whole. In your plan, Your Excellency, you have clearly elaborated on the strategic interventions that you are going to put in place to create jobs for young people. And the special economic zones provide a very key pivotal role in ensuring that jobs are created. And today is a very historic moment, it is a milestone, and we want to thank you for the bold step to engage AfriExim to the point of making this promise of Dongo Kundu into successful implementation. This is just not for the investment here and the coast region, but it's going to be a very key ecosystem for the port of Mombasa and key value chains that also arise in this region. Your Excellency, this is not just going to be employing the young people, but it's going to be very influential in determining even the skill set that we prepare our young people in TVET, in universities, because right now we have to align the skills of the youth to what the investments here provide. So, Your Excellency, I want to thank you. I know you have had a week-long trip here in the coast, and this is a very good climax, Your Excellency, that, the climax of your visit is to sign this deal. And Professor said, and I want to reiterate, that it's not just a deal, but it's going to be implementation immediately. So you have really capped your trip in a very good fashion, and we are here as leaders in this region to support you and to support the investments to ensure that we do all what we can do to ensure the investments are implemented seamless. I want to thank the Port of Mombasa, the management, and my colleague in transport because of the seamless compensation process, which at some point was turning political, but they were able to navigate to ensure that that process is seamless. Kwa hivyo mimi Mheshimiwa Rais sitakuwa na mengi. Ninajua umekuwa na safari ndefu. Wiki hii imekuwa na ratiba muhimu na umepata nafasi, umezungumza na wananchi, lakini hii shughuli ya leo ni muhimu zaidi kwa sababu imeweza kutengeneza mtandao mzima ambao utaweza kukamilisha ajenda yako ya kwamba vijana waweze kuajiriwa. Na lile lingine tu Mheshimiwa Rais ni kwamba uwekezaji hapa Dongo Kundu na Naivasha utakuwa na ushawishi mkubwa ya vile utaalamu, masomo katika vyuo vikuu na katika TVET, kwa sababu hivi sasa ni muhimu tuweze kupanga masomo katika TVET na vyuo vikuu ili iweze kuandamana na zile uwekezaji ambayo inakuja kwa nchi. Kwa hivyo nataka kuwatangazia wenzangu wa mkoa wa Pwani kwamba sasa mambo ya Dongo Kundu sio ndoto tena, sasa imeanza kutekelezwa, na ni kwa sababu ya uongozi wa Daktari Rais wetu William Samoei Ruto ndio tumefika hatua hii. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka kushukuru sana na kuhimiza kila mmoja aunge mkono ili tuweze kwenda mbele zaidi. Na wale naysayers nataka tu kuwaeleza sasa huu ndio mpango wa bottom up economic transformation agenda, kuwainua walio chini, na ndio mipango hii yote ya special economic zone inaweza sasa kuimarisha uchumi wa nchi yetu. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Na Mheshimiwa Rais, ukiniruhusu nitamuita Speaker wa Senate ili na yeye aweze kuja kuzungumza hapa. Asante sana.
Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Ruto, the President and the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Afrexim Bank, Professor Benedict Orama, colleagues, leaders, wananchi hamjambo. Your Excellency, allow me to take it from where Waziri Joho and Waziri Mvurya have left it, and possibly echo and amplify their statements. Your Excellency, the Dongo Kundu project was a very exciting song when it was sung to the coastal folks. But it was sung for so long that people gave up on it. At some point, it turned from a song to a lullaby. We are happy, Your Excellency, that today you bring it home. It's no longer a song, it's no longer talk, it is a reality. And Excellency, what we have witnessed here, it is not about Dongo Kundu Special Economic Zone. It also brings on board the Naivasha Special Economic Zone. Now, allow me to remind you what Waziri Lee has just said, that these many containers come here full of products, but 99% of these containers leave this country empty. Reason, we do not have a muscle in the export market. But I know, Your Excellency, with the implementation of the Dongo Kundu Special Economic Zone and the Naivasha Special Economic Zone and the satellite economic zones, including the Konza Technopolis Special Economic Zone, Kenya will have built such a muscle to command its presence in the export market. As you're aware, Your Excellency, because you are the captain in this ship, as a country we are signatories to many economic communities, including the neighboring one, that is the East African Community, a huge market that as a country we are unable to quench because we do not have enough industries. We also, the AGOA economic community is also available to Kenya. But again, we're unable to quench that market. Reason, we don't have the industries and the products to quench that market. We're also signatories to the African Free Trade, African Continental Free Trade Area. Again, our muscle is not being felt there because we do not have the products to go into those markets. We're in COMESA, but who is playing more in COMESA? Not Kenya. Reason, we do not have enough products to actually muscle and get them to COMESA. And I believe, Your Excellency, with the full implementation of Dongo Kundu Special Economic Zone and the other satellite special economic zones, Kenya will finally flex its muscle in the export market. Your Excellency, we have seen earth moving, signing of a deal that has never been witnessed before in this country. Whereas others, Your Excellency, are holding themselves in offices, signing tribal partnerships, you are here signing mega investment partnerships. And that is what sets you apart. That is what sets you apart. And that's why I've told you in Voi that in 2027 we're going to have 3 candidates. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Kenya, to address us. Karibu sana. Mimi sikuzaliwa wakati wa KANU, ile makofi sijazoea, lakini tajaribu. Karibu Rais, uzungumze
Asante.
Na watu wako.
Asante sana.
Karibu.
Thank you very much, Senator and Speaker of our Senate. Please, let's take our seats. Asanteni sana. Your Excellency, Benedict Orama, President and Chairman of the Board of Afrexim Bank, my friend and partner, and your team, allow me to welcome you on behalf of the government and people of Kenya to Kenya and to Mombasa. You're very much welcome. And today marks a very significant day. I have